Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Melissa, and in this video today, I'm going to be giving you guys a full review on Mark Will's loan signing system course. So I myself found out about Mark Will's by listening to a podcast, a little research on my own, and I found out that Mark has a course and lots of people spoke very highly of his course. So I did enroll in his course. I purchased the cheapest course. So there are three options when you go to buy his course. And again, I chose the cheapest one. That is $197. And part of the reason why I chose that one is because I did email Mark and ask him if I decided to upgrade later, is that an option? And his answer was yes. So I decided to go with the cheap route so that if I enjoyed the course, I could always upgrade later. So I'll go ahead and just give you a little disclaimer. I did end up asking Mark for a full refund, and he did very quickly give me a full refund, and he was very, very nice about it, and the refund came very, very quickly. So by that, you probably know that I myself did not love the course. So I don't want this video to be a bash on Mark or his course in any way, but I am here to just give you my opinion and let you guys know a little bit about what I was expecting and a little bit about why I personally was not satisfied with the course. One of the main reasons why I did end up first purchasing the course is because after doing a little bit of research, I discovered what the job of a loan signing agent entails, and I thought to myself that if I could just get my hands on some sample loan documents, that I would be in good shape. I figured that I could practice myself and figure out these documents for myself. And as much digging as I did, I was not able to find any loan documents online. And so in Mark's course, he does give you some loan documents. And so that was the first reason why I purchased. I also liked that in his course, he says that he will give you some scripts on what to say when you are trying to get jobs from the signing agencies, as well as scripts when you are talking to escrow companies and escrow officers. And so I really purchased for those two things, again, loan documents and scripts. When I entered the course, what I was hoping to find is the basics. So from A to Z, take me and make me into a loan signing agent. But I quickly realized that as you enter the course, he kind of lets you know that, hey, there are some things that you need to do before you get started. You need your commission. You need to know about acknowledgments and jurats, and all of that is not covered in the course. So the course kind of dives right in and talks about acknowledgments and jurats and refers to those things, but doesn't actually really tell you what it is or how to fill those out. And so I was a little confused. They were using some vocabulary that I was not super confident with yet. So I really was not happy that that was not in the course. He does mention in the course that you can learn those basics by taking another course from the NNA. So the NNA offers those basics, and he kind of refers you to the NNA and does give you a discount code for that notary course. However, again, he does not personally talk about those things in his course. Of course, you also get access to Mark's group on Facebook. So he has a private group on Facebook that you do have to be part of the loan signing system course in order to gain access to this group. And so you do, again, get access to people in the community who can help answer questions when questions arise for you. However, it's my understanding, if I read that right, that you get the first month free. So you get access to this private group for free for a month, but then after a month, it charges you $27 to be a member of this group. So again, I didn't love that because there are tons of groups on Facebook that you guys can be a part of for free. that also offer great advice. So I don't feel like you have to join this specific group to get great advice from people on Facebook. Another thing that is included in the course is a large list of vocabulary, as well as a website that you can go to that will quiz you over this vocabulary called Quizlet. However, that again didn't seem worth my money because I was able to find that same Quizlet in the same list of vocabulary words for free on the internet. So again, I didn't feel like I was getting something special with this course because anyone could access that on the internet for free. A couple of the things that I didn't love about the course is I discovered that some of the videos included in the course are also for free on his YouTube channel. So I didn't love that the content was the same. I felt like I was paying good money for this course, and I didn't love that people could find it for free on YouTube. So he does have good information on his YouTube channel, but again, I was expecting more from his course. Now, everything on his course is not on his YouTube channel, but some of the things in his course are on his YouTube channel. So again, I just didn't love the overlap there. I also didn't love that he kind of spent a lot of time selling you on why you should become a loan signing agent. So by the time I bought the course, I was already sold on becoming a loan signing agent. So I just felt like that part of the course was a little bit of fluff and not needed. Next, let's talk about the course layout. That was something else that kind of drove me a little nuts. Again, I don't blame Mark for that. I'm sure that whatever program he used to create his course, he probably just didn't have any other options to create the course a little nicer. But here is my complaint, is every time that you click on a subject or a module, it would take you to that module. However, there was not a button to just hit next and keep going. Or if you went to hit the back button to reference something that you had already learned, it takes you all the way back to the top of the course, and you kind of have to navigate back to your spot. So every single time that I was listening to something or viewing something, again, when you hit back to see everything, it takes you all the way to the beginning of the course, and you have to navigate back to where you want to be. So that was kind of just time consuming, and I just didn't love the layout. Again, the reason I bought the course was for two things. I wanted to get my hands on some sample loan documents, and I wanted to get my hands on some scripts. Again, I didn't feel like it was worth my money when I saw what was offered in the course. In the course, the loan documents are there. However, they just weren't suited for my learning style. I didn't love them because I felt like the documents were hard to read. They were PDF documents of maybe loan docs that Mark has worked with himself, but because he can't share people's information, he has to white out a lot of information on these loan docs and write over them. So there's actually handwriting on these loan documents, and things are whited out on the documents. And then on top of that, they're just kind of faded when you print them, or at least in my case they were, and I don't think the printer I used was low on ink or anything. As Mark is going through the loan docs, the audio is kind of bad in those videos. Sometimes it's loud and sometimes it's quiet, and he's actually talking to people, I think, in like a webinar in these videos. So there's people on a webinar with him that are asking questions, and he's answering those questions on the webinar with them, and that's what you're seeing in the video. So it's kind of repurposed content. So again, I felt like for the money I paid, I was just expecting better quality. In the course, you do also receive scripts on what to say when you are speaking to signing agencies and escrow officers to get their business. However, it wasn't like there were magic words in these scripts. These scripts were exactly what you think you would say if you are trying to get someone's business. And you can actually just YouTube how I got direct business from an escrow officer, and you're probably going to hear others in this industry talking about how they did it. And I don't think this script, again, is worth tons and tons of money. It helps if you're just completely lost, but if you do a little research, you can kind of figure out what you need to say to these people on your own. I ended up taking some steps to save myself some money while becoming a loan signing agent. I actually made a full video about this, so if you haven't watched that video, I will link it up above. It talks about how to become a signing agent while saving yourself some money. I give you some tips throughout that video, but one of the main things that I have learned is, again, I bought the course for the loan documents and the scripts. And Mark himself says that all this information is free on the internet if you want to dig for it. So that's what I did. I dug for it. And I actually found some loan documents that were nice PDFs that were not written on that you can practice with. And I will link those down below. They are much cheaper than spending $200 on a course. So again, if you're interested in just some sample loan documents, I have linked those down below, but also scripts. Again, there are no magic words in these scripts. And so if you are just looking for a basic script on what do I say when I'm talking to these people, I have also linked that down below for you. My main message here is I just don't want you guys to think that you have to spend money on expensive courses. I also want you guys, if you do decide to go the course route, just take into consideration that your learning style might not fit everyone else's learning style. So there's, again, plenty of people who love the loan signing system course. It just wasn't for me. There are lots of other courses out there that come highly recommended. So I would just suggest making sure that the instructor is someone who teaches in a way or has a layout that you are compatible with and that will just suit you well. So just keep those things in mind as you are navigating through and trying to become a loan signing agent. So I think that's it. If you guys have any questions or comments, go ahead and leave those down below. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys soon. Bye, guys.